Hello everyone, Moisa here, and welcome back to another video. So as you can see, we have horrible audio quality once again because I still don't have a good mic to record my voiceovers, but today we are designing the sister and the grandmother of our CC sim challenge that we did. So this is going to be Bryson Master's sister. So I already just finished her first outfit from this point of talking, and now I'm kind of looking at her other outfits, and I really liked all of them, but they didn't fit with the themes. I did not like this one. So I'm just going through all of her outfits, changing them to fit. I loved the second one, but it was under formal, and so we just had to change it because that was not formal. And I realized I have a lot of CC dresses when I was doing this, and it was really hard to choose because she's really cute. So I was really struggling, but we eventually get there after trying 1,000,001 dresses on her. So this was her final look. Definitely a little cheeky for formal, but since she is a fashion designer, I thought it would be more fun to make her a little cheeky with her outfits. And so now we're just looking at her face up close, and I just genetically made her from her brother, so I didn't have much to edit. It was really hard to find good makeup to fit her though, so I did struggle every time I had to zoom in on her face, but we tried our best to give her that really I am a fashionista vibe. And so we wanted to give her something natural but very much like knowing of makeup and beauty. I might want to play with her a little bit more, but I adore this first outfit and makeup look. We also just quickly clicked through a few hairs, and I ended up with this one. I feel like when I change her hair, her face changes somewhat. So I was really trying to make sure that it didn't look too different when her hair was down before moving into her everyday wear. I originally had a in-game dress, which looks really cute on her, but I changed it just because I felt like her vibes changed a little bit. And then I went to party because party's always fun to design, and I had so many cute crop tops, but I was like, okay, you have to choose one. And I thought we'd go very K-pop aesthetic, very like baddie vibes. And I know like not a lot of girls wear this to a party, but she's a little different, she's a little edgy, and we love that for her. And then again, I was trying to find another hairstyle for her. And as you can see what I mean, like every time her hair changes, her face changes a little bit. So it was really challenging to find one that would fit her face without really changing who she is. So I ended up with using one of my favorite hairstyles, and then I started doing her makeup a little bit. So once again, doing her makeup was a little bit of a challenge. I was trying to figure out what was her face, because her face wasn't really meant for heavy makeup, but I feel like she would try. And so trying to get that to translate was really hard. So I started just playing around with more and adding some jewelry because I felt like she needed it. And we have just like a few earring additions and just playing along with her aesthetic a little bit more. Also, doesn't this look remind you of this YouTuber? I forget who they are, but the second look really reminds me of the YouTuber for some reason. So now we're just going into her swimwear. And so for her swimwear, I was trying to figure out what her vibe would be. Luckily, I have a lot of CC bathing suits, so it was just finding the right fit. And so I ended up choosing just like a one piece, and then I went into her everyday. I love these CC jeans. I forget where I got them from, but I use them all the time. And then again, we had to do another crop top, but I had to find like the perfect one. And then I remembered these pinstripe pants, and I was like, okay, maybe we change the moment for the summer and give her a cute pants look. with like a cute shirt. And then we went into winter, and in winter, as you can see, we decided to first look at full body, see if full body had anything. I remembered there's a 1cc full body piece I really liked that I was trying to find, so it took a little bit, but I finally found it. It's like this little cute coat, jean, and sweater moment. Oh, adore. And so then I had to change her makeup up for the winter. And then she was done super, super quick. And this is her every day, her formal, her swim, her night, her party, all that fun stuff. And then I was kind of like, okay, she has a lot of similar hairs, so let's change out one of the hairs to be a little bit different, because I really wanted to have her have more variety than her brother, just because I feel like as the fashionista she would. And so I gave her the hair that I gave her for her formal wear. I tried a few little CC additions before just going back to the pencil flips and making it match, and just seeing if I can add anything else. But yeah, so I really, really like her. I did have to generate her name real quick, but I adored her. I gave her a little CC cell phone because I was like, oh, that's cute. And it made it match her outfit. I then was like, maybe she'd also have some tattoos. So I was looking through any CC tattoos that I had, see if anything would fit with her. But I didn't really love anything. So I was like, okay, we're just gonna pause. I don't know why the game gave her Batman underwear, but great for her. And so we gave her the animal lover because she does have a cat in the household. We gave her painter, perfectionist, and talkative because I feel like that's just perfect for her. And then her name became Everly, and then this is her brother. As a reminder, I adore her brother as well. They are, I think, the best twins. I love them. And so now we had to make their grandmother. I unfortunately couldn't make it their grandmother in game, so we're just gonna pretend that it's their grandmother. That's great. And I feel like it's so hard to make elders, and I was really trying to make her have like an elderly face, but also like not so wrinkly, and that was really hard to do with like the skin details that I had working with. So I might have to get more elder like skin details to make it work a little bit better in the future. So as you can see, hair was another challenge. I couldn't really find anything I liked on her, so I think we kind of just stick with like a bob. So I think I'm definitely gonna have to just do more elder and children CC shopping. I feel like elders are the least loved in my game, so I'm definitely gonna need to do a little bit more shopping to make her better. But this is sort of what we end up with. But she's not horrible. I feel like she could be more elderly, and I didn't feel like I achieved that for like the longest in this design. Obviously you can see I kept going back and forth with her, seeing maybe if I didn't even need skin details or something like that, you know. So after giving up on her again, I sort of just decided, you know what, we're gonna dress her. And this is where we reach the other dilemma of dressing an elderly person, because my Sims game is very much like outfits I wish I could. I wish I could, not this one, but very like Instagram baddie sort of vibes, and that doesn't fit a lot of elders. So I was really looking for my most age encompassing outfits, and obviously there are some in-game ones, but I was really trying to not use too much in-game content. So I decided to just make her the cool artsy grandma, and so we kind of just give her like basic elderly attire in the beginning, trying to see what fits her best. Even though I don't feel like we can find a lot, I hope we found something. Okay, so I think we found a great look, and then we looked at her in formal, and I was like, oh no, what is going on? See, Grandma keeps this makeup look in every single other outfit that we put her in, and I don't know why the game just kept putting her in this makeup look. But I was like, we don't do that here. And so I try to make her a little bit more elegant, natural, granny vibes, but also very much like I'm the granny of like these very weird young adults. So going through some of her gym wear, I was like, you know what? Granny can wear whatever she wants to exercise, and really just look through what I could. I did end up giving her a sports bra and a mesh top, and that was because I just could not find any good accessory tops that wouldn't completely clash with everything. And so I was like, you know what, we're gonna work with it. And so we gave her the mesh top, we gave her the very interesting pants, and then we just moved on with the world, and we just did her pajamas, which was probably the easiest thing we could do for Grandma. And then we moved to party, where she put on that makeup again. I swear I should have just kept it for one outfit because she really wanted it, and I sorry, Grandma, had to stop you there. So yeah, for her party, I kind of went back to a lot of the clothes I was looking at earlier, and I thought the sweater worked. I didn't like how it looked just because obviously it was puffing out, but I was like, you know what, we're just gonna use it. I can't find anything else I really like on her, and maybe she wears that puffy sweater because she wants to eat a lot. We all do that sometimes. And then I moved on into her swimwear. I decided to give her just a nice little swim beachy dress, and then I moved into summer. Moving into summer, I was like, okay, I really just have a lot of like young adult teenager outfits, so what am I gonna do? And I started looking at skirts. I started looking at pants, and I was like, you know what, we're gonna do a skirt moment because I feel like she deserves a skirt moment. And I just gave her this nice little bodysuit that just looks like a nice turtleneck. Even though it is summer, it's fine. And then we moved into winter. For her winter wear, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this really cute long skirt and sweater moment, but it was really hard to coordinate it with the shoes. So you can see me just going through a few options, trying to see what works, and then going in with her traits. And then I also highlight the siblings again, and then I randomized her name a little bit because I wanted to find a nice name, but I couldn't find something I loved. And I wanted to make her have a family aspiration. She was self-assured, she's a painter, she's a foodie, she is definitely a lineage sort of sim. And then I remembered we have a cat, so I just made a quick cat. I love cats. If you can't tell, I have two. So I was like, okay, definitely needs a cute sweater, definitely needs to be fluffy, but not too fluffy. And then I really wanted to do this really cute heart on it, and this was like the bane of my existence for like the last 5 minutes of this video. I redid this heart like 20 times as you're going to watch, and then I was like, you know what, this rough heart is just gonna have to work, and people can barely see it, so it's like a really cute little, like, I don't know, vibe. And then I gave it some traits, I gave it a name, and yeah, that is our family.